3rd of June was the anniversary of the terrorist attack at London Bridge, where 8 people were killed and 48 injured. Read this book, The British Suicide by Dr. Saul Zadka, to find out about successive failures of the police and the British authorities in preventing the terrorist attack. I made a video about the book before, but in this video I want to talk specifically about the London Bridge and Borough Market attack. Chapter 8 in the book, The Bridge of Folly and Market Mayhem, is about the attack on June the 3rd, 2017, and how the police and the authorities failed to prevent the massacre. I will leave the link to the book in the description below. Chapter 8 is 7 pages, and it gives a detailed account of how the police and the authorities failed to protect the innocent British public. I don't want to make a long video. I recommend you read the book, but let me just give you the tip of the iceberg. They were all connected to a Muslim fitness club called Ummah in St. Luke's Avenue in Ilford. It was also known as the Jihadi Gym. The gym even displayed an ISIS flag on its Facebook page, and neither the police or Facebook did anything about it. The locals kept reporting to the police about the gym as a jihadi training centre as early as 2015, but their warnings were ignored as Islamophobia. Despite their jihadi history, the authorities even gave them permission to open a private Muslim primary school in Ilford, which charged £2,000 fees. The jihadi school was inspected by Ofsted twice, in 2011 and 2012, and they reported nothing unusual about the school. Khurram Butt, one of the London Bridge attackers, was reported to the Metropolitan Police by his own brother-in-law for his ISIS sympathies. The information was processed but never passed to MI5 or the appropriate police services. So even when the Muslim community members themselves were reporting these individuals and their gym and other places that they were being active in, the police were not taking it seriously. One mother had approached the Barking police station 2 years earlier to inform the officers that Khurram Butt was trying to brainwash her children in their local park. Even Muslim worshippers at the local mosque had kicked out Khurram Butt in the middle of a prayer because of his radical views. I mean, how many more warnings did the police need to before they would act? Instead, Khurram Butt was employed by the London Underground. No vetting. His training locations were all the sensitive places: Canada Water, London Bridge and Westminster. Rashid Redwan, another attacker who was born in Morocco, applied for asylum in 2009 and was turned down by the Home Office, but he wasn't deported, and then he managed to stay in the UK by marrying a British woman. The third attacker, Saul Zadka, was also born in Morocco. Now listen to this. Saul Zadka was stopped by the police in Bologna airport in Italy. They found ISIS material on his phone and he told them himself that he supported ISIS, but he was released and allowed to move to London. Now there's a dispute between the Italian security and the British. The Italians claim the information about his connections was put on the shared European database, but the MI5 say their Italian counterparts wanted to cover their own failures by accusing the British about their blunder. But regardless of who you believe, Zadka was arrested several times for terror-related charges in Britain and still had an active social media presence. Like I said, I don't want to make the video longer, but I recommend you read the book and let me know your comments.